What's up? I'm going to get us in. Okay. And
Good to go.
yeah, I think we're good now. All right, cool.
Side.
I don't care. Just I'm moving.
You switched the phones already? Okay.
Huh? Yeah.
Okay.
Scoot in a little bit because I can already
Right.
tell I'm off.
That's why I usually sit over here.
Yeah.
Right, so it has been a couple days.
Yeah.
A while since I've been here. That's a new enemy.
Black Knight. Yeah, that thing looks cool. So anyway, I have Mirage Tower.
It's not strong. Okay.
Oh, that's disappointing.
I think I hit it first unless I was not paying attention.
You might have.
Oh, yeah, I did. Okay.
Okay, so go up. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of chests.
Oh, okay.
Where's the door? Oh, I see. Okay.
So, we were almost done with this game.
Yeah. Well, we have all the optional bosses to fight.
That's true.
Again, if I'm right,
however,
that's what, 16? Because each one has 4. There are 4
I
dungeons.
think so.
Yeah.
Unless there's more optional bosses that we don't know about, but I think that's everything.
Yeah.
So this did not take as long as I thought it would.
No. But that's okay. That just gives us more. Yeah, if you go up and around.
Have you seen that guy before?
That robot?
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know if
he's
that's
the
the
guy
exact same guy, but we have seen that model for the robot before.
Yeah, that's the guy that
gives us the.
Gave us something.
It was after we got the Levy Stone. We had to go to him to get. Oh, fuck, what was it?
I really forget what it was. Okay. All right,
down.
buddy.
Yeah, and the chests are all in this like central
Oh,
area.
this is hideous.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right. You're just giving us stuff now.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of chests in here. Let's see.
I spoke a bit too soon. That Black Knight does have a lot of defense.
Looks like there's 8 chests in this central area.
And we can get to them now?
Yep.
It's not a problem? Okay.
Yep. You just gotta go from the top in. There's like a little hole in the top that you can get out.
Alright. So what are you thinking of the game at this point?
I've enjoyed like everything.
Yeah.
Like again, it's by no means like a complicated game or system. Like everything's fairly simplistic.
Mm-hmm.
But it's that kind of beautiful simplicity. Like it's really enjoyable. What do you?
Yeah, I think DR is the way to go.
Probably. Although, Fira might have worked too, because I think they're weak to
It will.
fire as well.
It will. Yeah.
But yeah, I've enjoyed this.
Hmm. Yeah, I think it was good.
And other than 2, I look forward 2 and 13. I look forward to other like the rest of the games.
Those are 2 you're not looking forward to.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Well, do the next one.
Oh, I know.
Probably gonna be starting. Oh boy, that's
Wow! Holy shit!
good. Okay.
I don't want to find any Gillen chests then, because that was ridiculous.
Why are they giving us tents at this point in the game?
I don't know.
We're not even really gonna be outside. We have the airship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know. That was fucking crazy.
Yeah, they're giving 2,000 apiece. That's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
I was.
Especially for enemies that were the first, like, sub-boss, really. Because the vampire was that, like, underling boss we fought early.
Mm-hmm. That's probably why he gives so much. Okay, that's something. All right.
Vorpal sword.
I remember that.
I didn't know that was in this game. That's cool.
You didn't get this far.
Yeah, right. What?
I think it crits a lot.
Ah. See if it's better than what Nick has.
It might be.
It probably is. If it does crit more though, which we don't know, we could try it for a little bit. That's not a major damage drop. 3 points.
It was 5, I think, wasn't it?
He went from 37 to 34.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. For you, I think it was 5 points. Because I think you went from 39 to 34. Because you're a little bit tougher than Nick.
Mm-hmm. Oh. So that didn't crit at all.
No. Damn, that sucks.
Oh, I didn't see that coming.
Also, we haven't seen. Well, have we seen the Chimera in here yet?
No, I think this is new.
I think this is new. That's cool.
Oh yeah.
I've always preferred the Chimera design where like the snake or whatever is the tail.
Yeah, I always thought that was the design.
The weird like 3 heads in the front.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel. Healing helm.
That just sounds good.
Yeah.
Alright.
Is it better than what you have? And if
it's
so,
there we go.
It's not.
So we'll just hold on to
See
it.
who can wear it though. See if anyone else can. They might be able to since it's a healing helm. No.
I doubt it.
No.
They have ribbons on anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Is it one of those ones that casts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are new.
Yeah, that's quite new.
Those look like a mix between robot dogs and frogs. Like look at the face. Like it's kind of like actually the face is kind of like Creature from the Black Lagoon-ish. Like it's got like the sharp teeth coming down, and then like the fin on the back.
That's just 80s robot design, and now it just looks weird.
Yeah. Oh, probably. But I'm just like looking at it like it's so cool, but weird. Weird cool.
I don't know if it's cool. It's weird.
I don't know. I like the quirky designs of stuff. Like that thing looks so strange. Like I can enjoy that design.
Okay, I get that. You both had really good levels there. 800 gil.
Woo.
Oh.
The Aegis Shield.
Alright.
Come on. Shield that guards against stone.
Alright.
Does your diamond shield do anything special?
I don't think so.
Is it just
this shield made
shield
of
made of diamond?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
better.
Yeah.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is all the chests in here. So I think we can just go to the exit now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I must have double counted when I was like.
You said 8. You were right.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you said there were 7 here.
No, there's 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
So cool. Yeah, we're good.
So I do have to say, I was pretty disappointed with the difficulty. I think it could have been a lot harder.
Yeah. Well, it almost feels like it's this weird thing where like I look at it and it's like it feels like the early grinding we did to get better magic offset going forward. Like that like our levels were never higher than I think they were supposed to be. But in my head, like I go back and I'm like, maybe if we didn't grind there, it wouldn't
well, no, because
wouldn't have offset.
If we fight a battle right now, we're gonna get as much experience as,
Right.
It's just nothing. It's a fraction of a level at this point.
Right.
So I don't know what we do here.
I don't know.
Where's this guy standing up? Waited so long. Okay. We can go to the other side of the room. I haven't been over there yet, so take a gander over that way.
Yeah. I'll pull the map up here in a sec.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the one thing I have noticed. Like, I agree with you. I think the difficulty was
way too easy.
Yeah. Because aside from the time we went to the optional dungeon, way ahead of time, like not realizing, hey, we shouldn't do this now.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only time we died.
Right.
And we had to. Like, we physically could not have won the fight.
Right.
There. So, you know how we came in at the bottom, like, bottom middle?
Yeah, you have to go back out the door on the left.
Yeah, on the other side. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another staircase.
Yeah, I think that's how you have to do it.
Yep. And then I have the second floor pulled up. And there are 10 chests here. Jesus.
Alright.
Holy shit.
I was also pretty disappointed with the dungeon design.
Yeah. Yeah. One thing we haven't talked about, but I noticed in the last dungeon I really liked it, and a couple other times I've noticed like I really like them. The like background screens here, some of them are really nicely designed and very like fitting for the area. Obviously fitting, but like I don't know, I really appreciated some of them. Like the water dungeon, I like that even in the background you could see like the crumbling bridges and stuff, and like the layers of water.
No, they did a really good job with the PSP remake.
Yeah.
But I mean like just the design.
Oh no, I get what you're like the actual layouts and stuff. Yeah.
I didn't feel like anything was really that good.
Nah, I think it's all really, really basic.
Yeah, there's not enough going on, and it wasn't well designed at all. Not really.
Like I'd say this.
So we have to go up here.
Yes.
Okay.
I'd say this dungeon's the only one that I've looked at, like from what I've seen so far, and I'm like, yeah, it all makes sense. Like, it's a big circular tower, so everything is this idea of like you have to walk around to get through doors, and like, it's not necessarily fun, but it makes sense.
Right.
Also, I don't know if stream is like buffering or what. Okay, wait.
Oh, is it not up?
No, it's up.
What's going on?
I just like it keeps like buffering on that screen, and I think it's just like it's not actually buffering. It's just trying to like you know, if you were watching it, sometimes your stream will buffer, but the actual stream isn't like having problems.
Okay.
That's what I think is happening. Is
All
like,
right.
yeah, we're fine.
Okay, that's good.
Unless I see something pop up in chat, fine.
Okay. How much is
the door for this?
Oh, it's right there. Oh, one ally. Okay. Was he on the 3? That probably would have been worth it. Yeah. I screwed up there. That's fine. I used two Healaras, forgetting that we had Healaga.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, I get you.
I don't think his Vorpal Sword's really doing much.
It might not be. Like, you know. Feel free to switch back. I was just thinking if it does crit more,
right,
it would be worth it to give it to him.
I bet you're supposed to throw that on the thief. That's what I'm betting. That's
Maybe.
The tension is there.
Maybe. Can he wield swords?
Once he turns into a ninja, I think.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense.
No, it was 5, yeah. It's 5 attack.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I thought... Oh, okay. Whatever. I thought he was 37 for whatever reason. Whatever.
Yep.
No big deal.
So what do you want from the next game? If you were to be the guy that developed the sequel to this game, what would you do?
So, if I was gonna develop the sequel to this, I'd put.
Like obviously.
I know a little bit about two.
We know what they did.
Yeah.
But
if I got to make all the calls,
if those games didn't exist yet,
and
you were the one that had to decide what to do with this,
right?
What would you do?
If I had to decide...
We haven't seen this yet.
Oh, what is this? Lazaga?
Yeah.
Nice. Definitely a bigger emphasis on characters. Like, your characters and the important NPCs. Because this game literally just feels like they're placeholders. Like, everything is just a placeholder for something.
I think, trying to be D&D-like is kind of why that happened.
I can see why it happened.
I think they were trying to make, like, a D&D video game.
Right, and I can see why it happened, but it's the thing of, even in D&D, even not the way we did it, but, like, traditional, go through that, like, split in the wall there, go up and
To the right.
to the right, yeah.
Okay.
Even in traditional style, like, there is more of an emphasis on your characters, and because, like, you can't really change anything about these characters, like, you can change their armor and all that, but, like, you can't fundamentally change anything about them because they don't have personalities.
Right, so you want to...
If they're gonna write it more like D&D, they need to understand they either need to... They would have had to go with, like the Fallout and the Elder Scrolls option of you kind of choose what you say, what you do, that, like, more free choice.
Right.
Or they have to write the characters as heroes and give them personalities.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you want to be going down.
Okay.
Because, again, like, these are just blank slates. They're just classes in this game.
Mm-hmm.
And because, like, you can pretend like they're doing stuff, but in the medium of a game, there has to be something to latch onto, I think, for a character. Or otherwise, it's like, why are you... what's different about, like, our Red Mage versus anyone else who plays a Red Mage?
Right.
It's like, it's only what we put into it and, like, the jokes we can make and the, like, things we can talk about. And a lot of people enjoy that, where it's like they make up all the stories for their characters based on the events that have happened throughout the playthrough. Like, oh, you know, my mom, like, again, like we said, like, duh fucking sucked, and then, like, he finally got good. Like, or, like, you know, Nick's useless now because he can't learn any more magic. Like, that shit. Like, that's what a lot of people will do, but I think, again, if you're trying for the D&D side, skimping on the NPC development is okay, because traditionally D&D NPCs are more shallow. Thor's hammer.
Oh boy.
I can't use it, and I hate that, because it's a fucking hammer.
Oh, it
And
sucks.
Yeah.
Why does Thor's hammer suck ass?
Because Thor sucks ass. Saying it now, fight me, internet.
Worse than a worm killer. Oh,
Yeah, one's built for dragons, the other one's built for a bitch. Fucking ambush. But yeah, so, like, you can skimp on NPCs, and it's not really a big deal. Because, again, like I said, D&D kind of traditionally skims on NPC development. But you have to be able to develop the characters, the main characters, your playable characters. And like I said, either through, like, customization of everything, Fallout way, where it's like I can pick the dialogue they say, I can give them a personality based on what's going on. Ooh.
Okay.
It definitely might be worth giving to Nick if you're not going to take it.
I'm trying to do the math. So wait.
You have
It's
7 right
It's
now.
every 32, right?
Yes.
So
I believe so.
oh, wait. I don't know. Can't do math. I'm not thinking. Just get into a battle. See what happens. I equipped it, right?
Dragon now.
I guess we'll see.
Oh, yeah, we'll see in a sec.
Yes.
Yeah. Male.
Oh, yeah. They're just looking for diamond. What is the difference?
Nothing.
Can other people wear it?
I get the feeling no.
No.
Yeah, just I'd put it on then.
Sure.
It didn't change anything, so why the fuck not? Okay, so you gotta go down and then back up around the top.
Okay.
But yeah, so you as the player have to be able to. Did it change your hits?
No.
So you're still at 7?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you're still doing damage. Or you're still doing everything. That's good. Or the game has to develop them. That's my big thing is like 2 I would focus more on your characters especially and making them more dynamic.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so we actually have to do the math here. Because I need to know when I need the sword back. It was 5 more accuracy, right? Yeah, I think so. Or was it 10?
Yeah, because you were at 204.
Okay.
Yeah.
So... Okay, I think we're good for a little while.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, Nick should be getting his 7th attack.
Next level.
Yes. Yes, that's what's gonna happen.
Okay, cool.
Okay. What were... Oh, yeah, you were talking about...
Yeah, just being more dynamic. And again, even the NPCs, it's like if the next game... If I was making the next game, big focus would be main characters. Because as time goes on, you can develop more of the other stuff. You know, you can take and you can start developing the NPCs and the world and the story, like and not in that order necessarily. Well, a lot of them kind of go hand in hand. Like you develop the NPCs more, the story develops a little more because the NPCs that are integral to the story are now more important and they have more like relevance.
Right.
Where like a lot of the NPCs in this game are like literally just, hey, do this. Hey, you should do this. Or like random factoids. Where it's like, did you know like they're like mermaids can like wear legs now? And it's like, that's neat, that's kind of world building, but it's so random. Like
I don't feel that's how they do it.
I don't know. I don't see.
I don't think they ever like say that.
Wait a minute.
I don't think they're ever like, hey, mermaids can have legs now. It's always implied. Something about they don't...
No, the one chick literally said like mermaids can wear legs, like something to that effect. Like that wasn't the exact, but she came out and said like, because the one chick did say, oh no, down, or yeah, you can go this way. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, you just gotta keep going up and then to the right, and then down through a little crack in like the pillars, and then up.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
You'll see. Just
okay.
Yeah. When we get out of here, let's see. But okay, go to the right. Goddamn. But yeah, the one chick does like hint at it when she's like, you know, are those legs really yours?
Yeah.
But then someone else does say, like, something to the effect of, like, mermaids wear, like, fake legs or something like that. Something to that effect.
Okay.
Again, I just...
I could have.
Yeah. Again, to me, too, a lot of the problem with the NPCs here is even their stuff is forgettable. Like, you're like, I don't know. Like, I don't fucking remember what they said. But there are games where what NPCs do and say is more memorable because of, like, their importance. Again, not everyone. There are obviously, like, RPGs, okay, to the right, up, and down through that hole, then to the right, and up.
Oh, yeah.
That's the robot. The warp cube, that's what we got from that one guy. Yeah. So that guy, that robot was a robot from here.
Right.
And he left to get... Okay. That makes sense.
I don't know, I thought they did world building well enough. I didn't have a problem with how...
It's one of those things where I have to look at it for the time. Because it's like, for the time, sure. But now, you couldn't make this game exactly the same way now. Like, exactly the same way now.
No.
And have it be successful because people would see it as shallow. They'd be like, everything seems so shallow. Everything's so, like, one note. Or, like, this isn't important or that's not important. But...
Not everything has to be important, though.
Not everything, but again, the world building here, I don't feel is as deep as it should be now. And again,
well, right.
That's why I'm taking into account, like, for then, yeah. For then, like, this was really good. This was far more than you would get from a lot of the games at the time.
Yeah.
And, like, I can't appreciate that. But, and even this series itself, like, Final Fantasy has pushed a lot of the, like, hey, if you're going to make a game, if you're going to make an RPG, you have to put this much effort in. You have to put this kind of stuff in. Final Fantasy has pushed the genre, but I think it's because they've been able to build on it and be like, okay, we could have done this better. Okay, we could have done this better. Like, and you have people coming in all the time and they're like, well, I like this more. I like this. And you get those little disparages in the game where it's like, some games do one thing better and another thing worse. Like, I'm kind of looking at 2 for, because it's like, 2, from what I've heard, does, like, characters better, but does, like, growth worse, where it's like, to level up certain things, you have to do really stupid shit.
Yeah.
Like, you have to hit your own party members to level up, like, health. It's like, that's dumb. That's just a dumb decision. And again, it comes from just a disparity in how they wanted to do it. And who knows why they, like, I could never speak on, like, oh, they made this decision for this reason. I don't fucking know.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
That's the first time Nick died.
Yeah.
Nick, why are you useless?
40. Yeah, it's worth it.
Oh, we don't have anything that can one-shot. Like, I'm waiting for the one-shot there now, where it's like, and...
Oh, this is getting bad. Hold up.
Yeah. Okay, miss, duh. Okay, please God, no. Alright. But yeah. So, turning your question to you, because I've talked a lot. What?
Did you finish your point? Or
my main point is, if I had to pick one thing to, like...
Well, right, but you kind of kept going. What were you saying before Nick died? I thought you were, in the middle of something.
Oh, I was kind of saying, like, Final Fantasy pushed, like, the RPG genre and stuff. So it's like, I can appreciate, like, the games and everything. And again, even with the disparages in, like, 2 and all that, where it's like, oh, they did this better, but they did this worse. And you're going to have that. You're going to have kind of testing the water, where it's like, well, let's try this. It's like, that didn't work. Let's never do that again. Mm-hmm. It's like, let's try this. Oh, that did work. Well, let's keep building on this. Let's keep trying to make this better. And we'll just, like, keep this kind of same and try a few new things here and there. Like, again, that's how you build. You can't you can't go in every game decide to make a completely new, if you're running a series. You can't go in and decide to make completely new systems every single time.
Well,
because you're never really going to know what works. Because it's like, well...
Yeah, they kind of do. Final Fantasy kind of does that.
Well...
I mean, it's related, but, like...
I'm saying, like, the mechanical systems.
Oh, yeah.
Do they?
It gets quite different.
Well, I mean, again, it advances, but, like, I look at it, it's like...
This is new, isn't it?
Blue Dragon? Yes. This is the first time we've seen a Blue Dragon.
This hasn't been a boss before or anything?
Nope, because that's the first time we've seen Thunderbolt.
I think it's the second time, I want to say.
We could have seen it against Cerberus, but we didn't fight Cerberus. We fought the floating eyeball thing.
I only got 2,000 kills for that. Whatever.
We're on the 3rd floor.
Skiles.
I didn't look up the chest for the 3rd floor.
I don't think there's anything here, but you can look.
I'm gonna look.
Okay.
There's not.
No. All right.
Cool.
We are teleporting.
Yep.
The flying fortress.
Oh, okay.
Man, this. Did I just? Oh no.
What?
I didn't see the door there. I was like, did I just screw up immediately out of the gate? Like, to go in the wrong direction. I can't get back up to the top. Yeah. No. It's good.
I'm looking it up. Okay. So, on the flying fortress, down, there's 1 chest.
Okay.
To the left, there's 4 chests.
Ooh.
To the right, there's 5 chests. And then up, I believe, is progression.
Okay.
Based on how everything looks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know, because, like, I played 4. Like, comparing this to 4, it's like, a lot of the systems are the same. Like, you have your equipment, everything, it switches out the same. It's the same equipment, like, slots. Like, you have helmets, mail, like, you know, your regular weapons and stuff. And the XP is the same. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they don't directly change, like, all the systems and go, like,
saying, yeah.
Okay, we're going to try, like, you know, with 2, they changed how XP worked. But it's like, I'm going to bet they didn't change how equipment worked. Like, they might have adjusted levels on it and stuff and been like, well, this weapon now does more damage than this weapon. But they didn't change, like, everything where it's like, okay, now, like, knights can only use, like, a sword and stuff like that.
Right.
Like, I'm sure it's still... Razor?
It's a sword.
Okay.
Yes, okay.
Scourge. We don't have Scourge, so that is our only way of casting Scourge.
Yes, it is.
I was gonna say, it's gonna be bad.
Too bad it sucks.
Yeah.
You said there's only 1 at the bottom, right?
Yeah, 1 on the bottom, 4 on the left, 5 on the right. Air Elemental.
Yeah.
That is literally just a reskin of the Water Elemental.
Well, that's a lot of the enemies in this game.
I know, but I'm kind of disappointed, because, like, the Fire Elemental...
Well, the Spirit Naga is also a reskin of the...
Naga.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm okay with that, because, like, at least that one's like, oh, they're this... Like, I don't know, if that had been water something, I think I'd have been more okay with it. But it's like, the elementals should all be different looking. So I'm pretty sure the Earth Elemental looked different than the Fire Elemental. I don't remember, though. It's been so long since we were in the Earth Dungeon.
Yeah, I forget.
I don't know, I'll look it up later.
Yeah, do that. So basically, you would change the characters.
Character depth, yeah. I'd just, again, I would write, even just writing dialogue for your characters would be better. Like, you have a team, writing kind of interaction between them, or interaction between them and, like, an NPC. Because that's the other thing, is, like, in this game, when you go to talk to someone, it's that weird, like, early RPG idea of, like, you don't say anything to them. They just kind of, like, spew the information at you. Like, there's no... You could think of 100 different ways that question was asked, like, that got to that answer that they give. Or, like, this guy, like, you walk up to someone in the street and they're like, are those really your legs? It's like, how did we get there? Like, I want dialogue from us to them, or them, like, I didn't know that! Holy shit!
I
call bullshit, sir.
Yeah, you're still...
Okay. Well, here, burn the golden apple and the silver apple. And then look at the strength tonic, because I want to know what that is. I say, duh, he's the lowest health. Oh wait, silver apple's over. Okay. Is the strength tonic 1? Okay.
What?
Can't hold any more. Do we have 99 of anything? Go to equipment. Or items, yeah.
Potion?
Potion. That has to be what it is.
Potion? We'll just use it.
Yeah. I didn't think we'd run into that.
I didn't either. I don't know why we're giving us potions at this point in the game.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. So I guess there's not a... Maybe there's an item limit, but we...
There might be, but we haven't hit it yet. That's good to know.
No.
We did burn those 2 apples, but that doesn't matter. We were going to use them anyway.
Yeah, we should have used them earlier.
Yeah.
They really should have been more useful, though. 15 is not...
But yeah, so that'd be my big... Like, if I got to make one decision, one change, that would be my main focus.
Just what... Talking...
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, that would
do.
be my one, and then, like, from there, I'd kind of let that roll down of, like, if you're developing the main characters more, you kind of have to develop the NPCs a little more, because...
Not really.
I think a little bit, at least, because now you have to have interactions between them. It's not just...
Right.
I go up and press A, and they give me dialogue. Now, we can actually, because the characters have their own personalities, we can have an interaction.
Mm.
Whose level was that?
That was me.
Oh, that's pretty nice health. Was that 35?
34 health and then 14 magic points on top.
Damn.
Of that. Yeah, that was good.
That's pretty good. What magic do you have again? I forget.
I was just about to check that.
So you have
Basically
cured...
nothing.
Yeah, okay.
There was nothing we could learn there, I don't think.
No.
So this is what we have.
Yep. Remember, we actually found out that Blink's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be useful. I mean, this is what we really want, I think, though. Since we
Yeah.
can pick up those on anyone.
Well, because we kind of are like, nah.
Yeah.
Like, nah. Although we have know all, too.
We do at this point.
So it's like, if we wanted to double up, like if we knew something was going to throw fire, it's like, we could double up.
Mm-hmm.
Do null all and then cast null fire on like whoever we think's going to be in danger. Duh. Always duh.
His defense is higher than
That's true.
you or Nick's at this point. Just because we gave him everything we had.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, so anyway, back to... So yeah, I think if you start developing the main characters more and actually give them personalities, then you can start implementing, again, that kind of conversation back and forth between NPCs. Which will at least slightly, maybe not greatly, but it will at least slightly improve the NPCs. Where they will be more developed because, well, now you almost have to think of personalities for them, even if they're basic personalities. They're very generic. It's like, again, that's like how D&D works, where your NPCs can be generic, but they have to kind of have a personality so that the player knows, like, hey, if you flirt with this character, they'll respond this way to you. Or if you're rude to this character, they'll respond this way to you. Or, like, you have to have that back and forth where you know, like, you can start to learn what's going to happen with the interactions. Versus here where it's like, you know what's going to happen once you press A with someone because it's always the same. They're going to say something. There's no real conflict of it because, like, none of the NPCs are going to be like, hey, fuck you, kid, like, and just walk away. Ugh, that was bad.
Wait,
we have it on all of them. Yeah. So that,
There's way too much gil in this game.
How much were we at?
Like 700.
Jeez, another fucking healing hill.
Yeah, another.
Holy shit! Yeah, okay, I see her gil now. God damn.
Yeah, we said that it was bad, right? Yeah.
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 And no one else can wear it, which is a damn shame. I call bullshit. The fucking cleric should definitely be able to wear that.
It's a helm, though.
I get it, but come on.
It's a helm.
I can wield a fucking hammer, but I can't, like, have a helmet? How does the helmet impact my magic?
I don't know. It's never explained. It could. Could very well. Nothing about magic's explained.
That's true. But if there's nothing explained, I can argue that it wouldn't do anything either, because it's like there's no explanation. So I could be right, or it could be an actual effect. I was like, what the fuck is that? Okay, let me pull up the second map. That's 4. That's 3. There we go. Okay, so go diagonal up to the left. There's 2 chests there.
All right.
Pretty much, you can actually go every way but down. Down is progression.
All right, got it.
Yeah. And they all have at least 1 chest in them. Well, yeah, pretty much. The one has a crystal. I don't know what the crystal is, but I think we need it, so
Okay.
go down to it. Earth Medusas, as opposed to the Medusas we ran into earlier, which were just Medusas.
Right.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, I don't know why these... I don't know what an Earth Medusa is.
I think they're the same, like, thing, too. Like, they look the same color to me, unless the last one was more, like, green. Like, the pants were more green. We only ran into them, I think, twice.
Yeah. Ooh, boy.
Mithril Helm. Oh, boy. That's
Why are we getting Mithril Helms?
I don't know. We have fucking we're wearing diamonds, bitch. Don't give us this weak-ass shit. But yeah, so that's my main point again. Like, I think if you start building up the main cast, it's going to start snowballing into other things because you're going to have to accommodate for the main cast being more developed. Because even the story then, because you have to... That's interesting. Poison darts. Because the story, now you have to put more depth into it because you have to give up... Maybe not initially. Maybe not with 2. But, like, eventually you're going to have to start giving a better reason for why the adventurers all come together and why they, like, start off to save the world other than, like, they're the chosen one.
Mm-hmm.
Like... Again, that's a great place to start. Like, the whole Chosen One story, it works for a reason. Everyone can kind of, like, relate, because it's the idea of, like, this normal person gets chosen.
Yeah.
And it's like, so everyone can relate to that normal person, because it's like, oh, well, they're just a normal guy like me, and, like, they get this, like, higher calling to be, like, a chosen one. It's like, that's always a good point, because it allows people to live out their fantasy through the characters then, because it's like, well, I want to be a great hero, I want to be the warrior of light. It's like, yeah, so that's great.
And that's why I don't mind that the NPCs all kind of just talk at you in this game. It's like you're supposed to be the adventurer, and that's like the idea. So I don't mind that, you know, you just walk up to them and they say random stuff. I don't mind that there's not a dialogue option or whatever.
Right. I guess, I don't know, I, like... The best comparison I can kind of throw back on, like, what I like...
I mean, I agree with what you're saying. Like,
no, I'm just, like, I'm thinking about it now, it's like, Tales of Symphonia, because I've been playing that.
Mm.
I like how, like, all those characters are really well developed.
Yes.
All those characters have their unique personality. I don't know what this is, but I think we needed it. Okay. We can go upgrade.
Oh my god,
shit
we
now.
can.
Finally!
It took that long.
I wondered what it was, because on the map it literally just looked like that crystal, and I was like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, what gemstone do we need? And it's like, oh, okay, cool.
We met that guy like way near the beginning of the game.
Yeah, like second or third, like, actual, like, cave we went into.
And now we're, like, right at the end.
Yeah.
That's a bit much.
But, anyway, back... So, like, I like how they do that, because, again, it's that idea of, like, everyone's really well developed, and you... Even the fact that in that game, the main character that, like, you start off as and play as is Lloyd, and he isn't the chosen one.
Mm.
Like, Colette is. It's like, I like that, too. Not that you need to do that, but, like, I like how that dynamic works out. But even that, like, she's the chosen one, and you get those moments where people come up to her and, like, talk. But because she's developed, the writers can then have her respond. Where it's like, she, like gets really appreciative of, like, oh, thank, like, and, like, nervous or stuff. And, like, you see it, and it's understandable for her personality because you know her personality.
Mm.
Where, like, here, it's like they just talk at you, and there's no, like, return. It's not like, oh, I doubt it. maybe duh.
It's Black Mage.
Wait, oh, there we go.
There we go.
That's actually nice that they put them next to each other.
Oh.
What?
It sucks. Never mind.
What?
They cast Invisora. That's pretty good, but like.
They cast what?
Invisora.
Oh, nice.
Which is.
So what's the black one cast? Probably.
Actually, that is a good question. Blizzara.
That's not bad. I think we have all the magics as like a thing.
That's new.
Death Knight, yeah. I don't know how I feel about that because that just looks like skin. It doesn't look like armor now. Like his legs literally just look like they're just like naked legs with like knee pads.
Well, they were.
Were they?
Yeah, those were just his legs out in the open. Yeah, I don't know why.
See, on the Black Knights, they look like armor. It looks like blue.
Yeah, we'll have to compare.
Yeah, now I want to run into a
Yeah.
Black Knight. Yeah, again. But yeah, but you get what I'm saying there. Where like that, you can have the people come up to your chosen ones and like talk at them, but when they have a personality and they have like definitive character, there can be a response.
Oh, I know.
And yeah,
I know what you're saying.
yeah. So that's my big thing. What would, now that I've talked for I don't know how fucking long, I'm literally the idea of like character development. If no one could tell, I like character development. Why? We have it. It's worse.
Oh, yeah. So we got the Aegis shield, yeah.
Actually, I think they're the same.
Ribbon,
But
okay. I'll take that. Who doesn't have the ribbon?
him.
Nick doesn't. Still, the leather caps. Man.
It's the same.
Right, but at least
Yeah, it wards off special. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because we only got two ribbons earlier, so that's why.
Right.
Because Nick can only wear, I think, leather or ribbon. Which I want to know, is the ribbon, like, is it like a bandana ribbon, or is it like a bow? Like a little, like, girl bow? I'm just curious.
I don't know.
I think you have gloves.
Probably.
Oh, no, you have
wait.
the protect ring on.
What's better? Yeah, they could have done this better. Like, not giving us useless stuff that. Like, we can easily buy all this. Like, money wasn't a problem
Right.
after the second town. Or third
Seriously.
Town, third town.
Yeah, like, money has not been a goddamn issue.
No. So, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
I like that misses damn near every time.
It hasn't hit yet.
I love that. I love when an enemy's attack is literally effectively useless. It's so nice.
I don't even know what it could do. It's missing so little. It would have to be like an insta-kill. But there's no way.
I don't know. Unless our evasion for everyone is just literally that high.
I think it is pretty high.
Well, I think you're at like 93.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Your evasion is ridiculously high for like.
Doesn't that
what
go
you
up
are.
when I like remove stuff?
Sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
So
if
that
you were to
could-
remove everything, you'd probably be up over
Is it Diamond Helm?
Diamond Helm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so look at like Da. Yeah.
80?
Yeah.
That's high.
You have the highest
For whatever
evasion.
reason.
One of your something you have gave you that where we were like,
Really?
holy shit, yeah. Like one of your items
Hold
that you
on.
have on. I don't remember which one. Okay, so now I see what was different about the Medusas. Literally the like pants.
In the hair. The hair's green.
Were the
snakes.
Were the snakes purple?
I think they were a different color. We've seen all these enemies before, though.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I don't know why
These are
they're
all.
chilling up here.
I don't know. Also, you're on floor 3 now. So.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Fuck, I don't know where we came in at.
Like right in the center, I want to say. I mean, I don't know, but that's what it looked like.
Okay, then to the up, left, and right, there are all chests.
Okay.
There's 4 up, 4 to the left, and 6 to the right.
Okay.
And then I think down is progression.
Slow. Missed everyone, but okay.
What did they cast?
Slow.
Oh. That would have kind of sucked.
Yeah. Guess it would have.
Wow. But yeah, so... Yeah, what would be your... What would be your changes? What would you want to see if you were the director or the whatever for this and you were going from 1 to 2? What would be your big things? Potions. Jesus. That is it.
Okay. Jesus. Wait, yeah. Well, I'd change that.
The amount of same fucking items we get all the time. See, that's one thing. I think chests should have unique items in them. Maybe not all unique, but it's like if you're gonna put armor in there, don't let it be bought in the town before.
Right.
If you're gonna have it where they can buy it, put it in the town after.
Right. Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter.
No. Okay, so that's progression.
Oh, that is okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing anyway, because I don't see any other doorways like that on here.
Mm-hmm.
Because I did see the doorway after you said like metal. I was like, oh, there it is. Yeah, so that I believe is progression. So
okay.
That is 4 chests. On the other side is 5.
More count.
I think we can agree to the amount of gil that Sasuke's blade.
Probably a ninja sword, huh?
Probably.
Yeah.
As you said, I'll just check neck.
Here we go.
Fuck. Let's see it now. I just want to see what it does.
We can't equip it. We don't
No,
know.
go into items.
Oh, I guess yeah. If it does have an effect, yeah.
Yeah, because it might have like a does blank, like cast blank when used, whatever.
Right, yeah, we should check that. We should be checking every item at this point. Seems like they're all doing something.
Except for the ones that we know. Like,
right.
You get a fucking diamond
never
helm or
everything
whatever. It's like...
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead. What would... other than the getting the same fucking items all the time in all the goddamn chests, what would you change?
I think it would really depend what you wanted this series to do. But I think you said to go right?
Yeah.
Is there anything down?
I didn't see any chests or anything. There's 2 rooms with like those red buttons, like the white blocks with like the red running through them.
Mm-hmm. There's nothing going on. There's nothing going on down.
No,
right.
Nothing that I could, unless like we have to go down there and activate something. But like
I
other
don't
than
think
that,
so.
yeah, I didn't think so. Entire world. Is it down? Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, like I was saying, I think it depends what you're trying to do. But
Cloak.
I think I would probably agree with you. I think I would want to have actual main characters. And like,
probably that.
what was it called?
Protect cloak. Maybe it's a shield?
Oh, we need to check Sasuke's blade.
Oh yeah, that too. So yeah, Sasuke. Yeah, it's a shield.
Ooh. Oh.
Large cloak worn over armor.
Cloak, okay.
Yeah.
Used by a ninja, yeah, okay.
Okay, so that doesn't do anything. So yeah, let's see.
So,
Aegis
shield? Well, it's definitely worse.
Wonder.
But
I was say, I wonder if Nick can use. Oh, I can
it.
use it, and Nick. Can... Here's the
Can you
thing.
send that?
Yeah, I say Nick has the buckler. He has that little bit of extra defense for a shield. Like, I would have preferred to be able to wear it. Close. Wow. Fuck you, game. Just fuck you. Like,
useless items.
That's just trash. That's a literally trash tier. Fuck this game.
But yeah, I think you would want actual main characters, not just standardized stand-ins.
Yeah.
And I don't even think you necessarily have to go all the way with it. I'm not sure that's something that's probably something you would want to do, but I'm not sure that's something that you would really necessarily think was quite possible yet.
Well, I'm not saying like when I say I'd want to do it, it's not like, oh, from 1 to 2, it's like we have to have like super in depth like main character. It's the idea of like that's would be my goal is like down the line to keep building the main characters and make them more in depth. And again, it's one of those things you can see with the series that they have done.
Right.
The more the games go on, the more they try and put into the characters. Sometimes to good effects, sometimes to bad. Where it's like, you tried to develop a character, but they're still shit.
So what is this thing? Okay.
Full forces. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. They show you.
Okay.
It is a globe.
Yes. That's good to know. Neat.
Yes, they do show you where that is.
That's actually, that was a neat little...
Yeah, it was.
I don't want to say cutscene because it really wasn't, but kind of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cutscenes didn't really...
Yeah, it's like, what do you really call that? It's not really a cutscene because they're like... My idea of a cutscene is they're cutting from action to a scene. That's like...
Yeah, cutscenes didn't really exist.
Yeah. Could you imagine them trying to like do this game with actual cutscenes? Like,
it wouldn't work.
Right? Like it would be so bad.
You'd have to change everything. It just wouldn't work.
Like anytime you talk to like a character that gives you a quest or something, like when you talk to the king in the beginning, it just cuts from this style and you just see like animated characters. Like, it'd be so bad.
Oh,
I would play that game just to laugh though, because
I wouldn't.
It'd be hilarious.
No,
I wouldn't pay for it. I'd wait till like it came out, was out a while, and I could get like a fucking downloaded, like ripped copy. Don't pirate, kids. Don't pirate things.
Except when it's okay, then pirate.
Except, yeah. But don't tell anyone we told you to pirate stuff.
Oh, just tell me what's going on here. I'm not dealing with this right now.
Oh, what is this? This
Screw
is
this.
4.
This is, yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, 5. What the fuck is 4? What the fuck? Oh. So you came out the door. You're gonna go up.
I did one.
You went up one full section?
Yes.
Okay, go up another full section.
Okay.
Then go to the left.
Alright.
2 sections, and you should see the door in the middle.
Guardian.
Oh, Guardian.
Or wait.
Soldier.
That's
Soldier.
the new one. Yeah.
Yep.
Bulkier. That's the word I'm looking for.
Is it?
Yeah.
I just noticed the color most of the time. I don't know.
Mm.
I want you to see.
Vampire Lord. Okay.
I like that model.
That's new. That is pretty cool. What are you looking at? The stream is working, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I don't like this
Oh shit.
at all.
Okay, there we go. So.
All the way. Okay, thank goodness. Oh, Dud died.
Oh
He
shit.
got hit with that weird mind flare thing where their spell misses, but then they hit you, and then you just die.
Oh my god.
So I don't know what that's about. I don't I don't understand what's going on there.
I don't know.
Well, he's even further behind now, so that's the thing. Not that it really matters at this point. We all could use a good bit of healing, actually. I think. Let's do that was quite good. Okay. And then this is it, just this one little...
Yeah, just that door.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid. That's a pretty stupid floor.
Yeah. It's like the desert floor, though. It's literally meant to, like, confuse you and shit, I think.
At least that is like a desert. Like, what is the point of that? Okay, we're here.
Yep.
Alright.
Heal everyone up!
Yes. Okay, so I am gonna pop a few... Actually, not... Well, we have them to burn. We should pop some ethers just because we have them. We haven't actually used any since. Yeah, that should be absolutely fine. I'm not worried. Alright, let's save. So, what's going on over there?
It just keeps buffering. I don't know. Like, everything's capturing fine, but it seems like on the stream we're having a lot of issues.
Hmm. Alright. That's a dragon.
See that? Whoop whoop.
We can use that one item to just cast Invisible, right? So item... I wonder if it consumes it. I wouldn't... Oh boy. There it is, white robe. Yes, use the white robe. And...
What's the white robe cast?
Invisora.
Ah, that's right.
We will haste. Duh, I think that's the way to go. Oof. Oh boy. That's some defense. Alright. Yeah, I wonder... Yeah, you can just keep using it, so that's cool. Wait, no, we want to use Protera on everyone. That's what we want to do. Haste me. Good crit. Okay, Thunderbolt. We can deal with that. Nice. Yeah, we can afford a Kirana, and Temper, Poison Gas. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Okay, just does damage. We can deal with that. Nice.
Toss me my stuff.
Nice.
We literally just not. Got it. It's alright.
We're good. We made it.
No one heard a giant crash. We're good. You have your tech boy down.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that temper does a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, temper's good.
That's good.
Okay, what do we got? Oh, oh shit. Oh no, he targets one person, okay. We can cast a holy, why not? Alright, what else we got? Anything Interesting. Anything we got? Not really, so just start throwing Blizzagas at it. Nice.
Nice. Oh, Holy works against it.
Yeah, it wholly works against anything.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's White Mage's only attacking spell that
Oh.
really works. Oh, you killed it.
I killed Tiamat! Woo!
Alright, did it. That really was not that much of a challenge. Unfortunately.
No.
So you getting Tech Boy down here? So
I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna call him.
I'm kind of confused what's going on. Like,
Again, the recording's working fine.
okay.
Like, it's actually capturing everything fine. And there doesn't appear to be any latency there, like, other than the average, like, about 7 seconds latency.
Right.
But on the actual stream, it just keeps, like, pausing to buffer.
And okay, is that doing the... When you look at it on your phone, it's doing the same thing?
Yeah.
Is there something going on with the internet?
I don't know.
That would be my only guess.
Yeah, that's the only guess I have, but...
Check how the internet's doing. I think we just need to go to the end of the game. Oh, we need to go to the guy who can
What the fuck?
help us with that adamantium.
Oh, that's right.
Did we do something wrong?
No, but because the controller's plugged in, you're like interacting with the settings while I'm trying to look at
am I?
them. Yeah, it's
Do you
okay.
need-
It's
you
just
need
like,
me to stop here?
no, you're good, you're good.
Okay.
I'm just like,
Do you remember who it was that...
okay, I do need you to stop now,
Okay.
just for a second.
Sure. I'll take a break.
Because you went like so fast, I like couldn't stop you from clicking on stuff by like off clicking it. It was like, yeah, shit. What? Yeah, so I think we are having some kind of connection issue because, like, our bit rate's fine, but we're having like drops and spikes. Which is, I think, what's causing the buffering. Is everything, like, drops, and then it'll spike back. And, like, so when it drops, it, like, normalizes for a minute, and then when it spikes, it'll normalize, and then, like...
Do you want to stop the stream, restart your router, and start it back up again?
Yeah, we can.
I'd say try that.
Yeah. So, we'll be back in a few. Just gonna
Yeah.
try all this over.